Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this week's webinar. We are joined by the lovely Jo, who is going to be speaking about Soneva Secret. As I'm sure a lot of you already know, Soneva Fushi and Soneva Jani. Soneva Secret only opened earlier this year in April. So Jo is going to take us through the property, and over to you, Jo.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm Jo. My full name is Josje, but I understand that that is quite a difficult one to pronounce. So my name is Jo, therefore, for everyone. And I'm super excited to share with you the newest resort from Soneva, Soneva Secret 2024. It's called Soneva Secret 24 because we opened this year, and hopefully in the future there will be more Soneva Secrets to come. So I will start with showing you a video of one of our first guests, just so as a little bit of a teaser, and then I'll run you through the presentation, followed by another video, and then open the floor to questions. So if everyone is ready to go, I will start sharing my screen. Bear with me, I can be a little bit technologically handicapped. So if something goes wrong, please bear with me there. All right, here we go.
I'm gonna let you in on a big secret right now. In fact, it's so big, they called it secret. Hi, I'm Divya, and welcome to one of the most secluded islands in the Maldives, where you can see nothing but blue skies, blue waters, and hundreds of manta rays and spinner dolphins. There's even an option to zip line to an 8-course dinner. This is Soneva Secret, where I was the first guest. Soneva resorts are some of the most luxurious in the Maldives. So my villa here came with not just a private pool and private butlers, but also my own private slide straight into the Indian Ocean. But what makes Soneva Secret really special is the privacy and seclusion here. There are just 14 villas on the entire island, each with glorious bathrooms, sunken living room, swing, spa room, and roofs that open up to the stars. But what's most unique here is the level of customization and attention you get. There's also a different chef every day, depending on which cuisine you're in the mood for. On day 3, I opted for a secret day and left my itinerary to the barefoot butlers, Aslam and Rusha, who had me all figured out by now. We took a speedboat to the westernmost island in the Maldives, Macanudu, where we learned about the island's history and culture. A local family made us a delicious fish curry lunch right on the beach. Honestly, this was one of the most delicious meals I've ever eaten in the Maldives. It's hard to think of new ways resorts in the Maldives can surprise us, but Soneva Secret reminded me of what makes a place really special. An amazing location, attentive service, great F&B, a chance to experience something authentic and local, and the perfect opportunity to spend quality time with your loved ones. Or treat yourself and go with a good buck. You know, just keep it a secret.
All right. Well, we're here today, of course, not to keep it a secret too much. So I will start sharing the presentation and run you through what Soneva Secret is all about. And I hope you enjoyed that video. So here we are. This is Soneva Secret 2024. And I will just show you where we are located. So we have 4 properties altogether, 1 in Thailand, and then 3 in the Maldives, and then we have Soneva in Aqua as well, which is our yacht. And before I continue on Soneva Secret, I think it's really important to also mention that Soneva in Aqua is perfect for a cruise between any of our properties. And especially between Soneva Fushi, of course, and Soneva Jani and Soneva Secret. So this will give the guests a unique opportunity to explore sides of the Maldives that you would otherwise not see. All right. Okay, so here is the resort team. On the left, that's me. I'm the general manager. And then we have Damien, who is our resort manager on the right. He used to work in Soneva Fushi for many years as a culinary director for the brand. And I was the resort manager for Soneva Jani before I was tasked to open Soneva Secret. Now, here you see a map of the Maldives, and I think this is very good to show you because you can see here exactly where our resorts are located. Soneva Secret is located all the way in the northwest in the Makunadu Atoll, and it's about a 60-minute seaplane flight directly from Male. It's about 30 minutes from Soneva Fushi or 20 minutes from Soneva Jani. And what makes our location so unique is actually quite good to see on this map, because the atoll that we are located in is actually an atoll where there's only one local island and 2 uninhabited islands, and Diparu Fushi, which is the island Soneva Secret is located on. The closest resort to us is about 40 kilometers. And this gives us, therefore, access to a lagoon that is completely undisturbed by, completely undisturbed. So there's no other resorts or other guests that are in that lagoon except our guests. And that gives our guests an exclusive access to the marine life. And I will touch on that a little bit later in this presentation. So the guests can also reach Soneva Secret by private jet. They can use the Mafaru airport, which is in the Nunu Atoll. From Mafaru, it's another 20 minutes by seaplane to Soneva Secret. And in the future, there will be a domestic airport closer to Soneva Secret, where there's also the opportunity to land with jets. But this is another, I would say, less than a year away. So for the time being, if there's any guest that want to come with their private jet, they can use Mafaru or Male, of course. So at a glance, Soneva Secrets has an inventory of eventually 14 villas. We will have beach hideaways and overwater hideaways. Then a beach reserve, which is a 2-bedroom villa, a cruiser reserve, which is also a 2-bedroom villa. We have the Crusoe Villa, which is a 1-bedroom, and an overwater hideaway. And I will walk you through our resort map and the villa floor plans in a minute. What I think is really important to understand from the USPs for Soneva Secret is our location in this authentic part of the Maldives, where there is no other tourism around. So also no light pollution, no other local islands, no sound pollution. And then also our concept to service, which I will touch on a little bit later. So here you find our resort map. So the island is a very intimate island. It's about 800 meters long and about 80, 90 meters wide. And including the jetty that you see on the left, where our overwater hideaways are, it's about 1.2 kilometers. So 14 villas. We will start on the right. So on the right here, we have our yoga platform, and then we have So Primitive. This is one of our dining destinations. It's a grill, underground cooking restaurant. Then here we have our beach reserve, and our beach reserve is a 2-bedroom villa. And then we have one beach hideaway. This is our host village. And then we have another 4 beach hideaways, another 5 overwater hideaways. This is our cruiser reserve, so a standalone villa without any jetty. So this villa comes with a small electrical boat for our guests, and it's absolutely super private. Then here we have the Crusoe villa, which is the 1-bedroom version of it. And then from mid next year, we will have our floating villa. It's called the Castaway Villa, coming into our inventory. Now, what is really important to understand is that each villa has their own gym. It has their own kitchen, their own spa treatment room, and it has a team of 3 looking after the villa. So it was 2 barefoot guardians and a barefoot assistant, so the butlers, and then we have a chef. So we have 14 villas, 14 different chefs, and all these different chefs have a different specialty cuisine that they are looking after. So in effect, the guests can have a Indian breakfast and then a light Japanese lunch finished by a South American barbecue in the evening. Each villa also has an additional kids' bedroom. So that means that our 1-bedroom units actually have a second kids' bedroom, and our 2-bedroom units will have 2 additional kids' bedrooms. So it will be 2 and 4 bedrooms available in each of our villas. Apart from the villas, we also have 2 or 3 dining destinations. I already mentioned about So Primitive. We also have the living room here, which is an all-day dining destination. This is where the boutique is, the library, and also cheese and chocolate and meat and ice cream rooms. From the living room, the guests can take a zip line to Out of This World, which is the tower in the ocean here. And this is our fine dining restaurant where the guests have a culinary journey, basically, that starts in the living room and ends in Out of This World after a 5-course meal. Apart from the dining destinations, we also have a dive center, we have a water sports center, we have a den for the kids. We have another couples treatment room on the island that also has a sauna and a steam room. And that's basically it on the resort map. So here are the villas. These are the overwater hideaways. And I think what is important to note on this picture is that since we've taken this picture, we have actually added privacy fences to increase the privacy for these villas. So the fences are built underneath the slides and on the opposite side, coming from where my cursor is all the way in here. So this will guarantee total privacy for our guests. So all the villas have a retractable roof, as you can see in this picture, where the guests can look at the stars from their master bed, and the overwater units will all have a slide as well. So here is a floor plan. All the villas have the exact same floor plan, so I will just run you through the beach hideaway floor plan. So you can follow my cursor, hopefully. You will enter here, and this is our gym. The gym can be customized. So prior to arrival, the guests get a survey and they can actually select out of 3 different equipment to be added to their gym. Then this is the further entrance of the villa, and here's the kitchen where the chef will prepare the meals for them if they wish. And this is the master bedroom. So the master bedroom, or the concept of the villa, is an open floor concept. However, the guests can choose to close on this square a glass panel door. So this area becomes air conditioned. And they can also choose to close on this track a wooden shutter door to get more privacy if they prefer. Then this is the master bathroom. And then here the guests will enter in the kids' bathroom, which also has an outdoor shower, and then the kids' bedroom. If the guests are not traveling with children, we can repurpose this room into a meditation room or a yoga room, indoor cinema, whatever is interesting for our guests. And here you see the top floor where we have the spa treatment room and another dining deck for the guests, and of course the retractable roof. So the overwater hideaway has the exact same floor plan. And this is the Crusoe Villa, the Castaway Villa, which is the floating villa, and this is the Crusoe Reserve and the Beach Reserve. So the Crusoe Reserve and the Beach Reserve are exactly the same layout again. So it's basically 2 1-bedroom units combined by a communal living space in the middle. So our 1-bedroom unit starts from 450 square meters, and our 2-bedroom units, so the reserves, they will be starting from around 1,100-1,200 square meters. So there's a lot of space for a guest to enjoy. So this is a picture of the interior of the villa. As you can see, this is the open floor plan for where they can close the glass panels here on this track, and on the outer track, they can close the wooden shutters. Now, for the dining, I've already explained about the living room. All our villas and the living room have sunset view. And the living room is a perfect location for guests to look at the sunset, have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or just relaxed all day. It's open all day, and the guests are often, we will find them there. We also have a communal gym here, which I forgot to mention on the map, which is there. So if the guests find the gym in their villa not sufficient enough, they can use our communal gym there, which is a bit more has a bit more equipment. So I touched on the dining as well. So we have 14 chefs from all over the world preparing different cuisines, and we rotate the chefs, but the team of the Barefoot Guardians is dedicated for just one villa. This is Out of This World, where we have Chef Enrique preparing a fine dining menu for them. And from this picture, you can well see the living room where the guests can take a zip line right from here all the way to the Out of This World. So Out of This World, this tower, downstairs we have a wine cellar where we also do one of the canapes of the culinary journey. And then the guests make their way up all the way to the restaurant here and finish off on the top floor where we have an astronomer waiting for them to tell them everything about the galaxy while they enjoy their dessert. And then So Primitive is our grill restaurant in the north of the island. So here are some pictures from the wine cellar. Glass floor, fantastic opportunity also here to do wine pairing dinners for the guests that are interested in wine, and wine tastings and all different tastings we can do here. We are very blessed with the location. So there is a lot of beautiful destinations on the island and off the island where we can do destination dining. For example, uninhabited islands or sandbanks that we can set up for our guests as a private experience. Of course, we wouldn't be Soneva if there wasn't a chocolate and ice cream room or a cheese and meat room. So these are there 24/7, open for our guests. Now, when it comes to our experiences, I think it's really important to, again, highlight our location, because the marine life is so undisturbed. We are blessed with a lot of abundance of marine life. So the guests can actually see the Ocean Big Five in our resort. And we've had already a few guests who encountered all 5 of them, which is whales, manta rays, dolphins, sharks, and friendly sharks, of course, and turtles. So one of the marine life that we encounter the most is dolphins and manta rays. The lagoon that we are located in has mantas year round. However, from say November to May, we see them in big schools. And then from May to November, we find individuals in our lagoon. It's not only the marine life, it's also the corals in the lagoon that are really healthy and have beautiful patches of corals there. We have shipwrecks that we can dive and snorkel to. So the marine experiences and water sport experiences are really unique. And of course, there's no other tourists that we need to share these experiences with. So when the guests go manta snorkeling, for example, it will be just them with the mantas, which is really unique. We do Also, of course, the Sonus picnic, which you might know from all our other resorts, where we bring our guests to an uninhabited island, make a picnic setup for them. They can snorkel around there and then come back to the resort. We have an in-house astronomer, so he can do astronomy sessions, private astronomy sessions with our guests, or astronomy dinners. I touched on the wine tastings and pairings, and we also do something called like a secret day, where we actually plan a complete secret day for our guests without telling them what the day looks like. Of course, we will ask them some questions regarding their preferences, and we would know them by then as well, their likes and dislikes. Because it's the magic sometimes of the surprise, and this is something that our guests are really enjoying. And this is an ultra bespoke experience for them. Of course, we have all the exciting water sports. All the overwater villas will come with their own stand-up paddles, kayaks, windsurfing, kite surfing. We have some really good waves around the island. So for surfing, wave surfing, it's a great opportunity there also. And of course, the guided snorkeling and the diving, which is one of the most popular activities so far. We have a den. We also have coral restoration projects at Soneva Secret. And as Divya already mentioned in the video I started with, is that the local island we have, which is about 20 minutes from our resort, has a fantastic island tour there, where our guests can also interact with the local community, which is a really beautiful experience for our guests to learn more about the Maldivian culture. We have a spa treatment room in the villas, but this is the couples treatment room on the resort with a team that is educated through our Soneva Soul. I already spoke about the secret day, and of course we can do a lot of special events. We have already had weddings and proposals. We can do all different kind of special and anniversary celebrations for our guests. And then we also offer the Soneva Unlimited, which is our all-inclusive package. Actually, all our rates are on full board basis, so all the meals in the villas and in the restaurants are included in the rates for Soneva Secret. All right. So to finalize my presentation, I will show you a video where I am walking you through the resort, so you can have a look and feel in moving picture on what Soneva Secret is about. So I will share that video right now.
Merhaba, and a warm welcome to Soneva Secret 2024. I'm Josje van Engelen, the guardian of the experience, and I'm here to show you around. Here in the living room, we offer all-day dining and lounging with magnificent views over the Indian Ocean. The menus have all the special dishes from our specialty chefs. We have a boutique, library, a games room here, and of course, the meat and cheese and ice cream and chocolate rooms that Soneva is so famous for. Welcome to our beach hideaway, just steps away from the ocean and surrounded by beautiful greenery. All our villas have a retractable roof, so you can look at the stars at night, and also have a separate kids' bedroom with bathroom and a kitchen where our specialty chefs will cook delicious meals for you. These are our overwater hideaways. All our villas have an open floor plan and fantastic sunset views. They also have a private gym and a private spa treatment room on the top floor of the villa. And the overwater hideaways have a slide as well. In addition to our in-villa private gyms, we also offer a guest gym in our main facilities with fantastic views and the latest technology and equipment. And apart from the in-villa private spa treatment rooms, we have a couples treatment room here in the main facility for a transformative wellness experience. And this is our den for our young Sonevians. This is out of this world. Not only are the views here spectacular, so is the food. Chef Enrique prepares a culinary journey for you where you start in the living room. And after your canapé is there, you take the zip line here. He then has a fantastic menu for you here, where you end with your dessert upstairs in the observatory looking at the stars.
Right. Thank you so much. Now, if there's three things or two things that I would like you to take away from my presentation today is, and that are unique to Soneva Secret, I would say absolutely the location, the exclusivity to the lagoon that we have there and the marine life that we that our guests can encounter, and the concept of service. So the barefoot guardian, the barefoot assistant, and the ability for 14 different cuisines that you can try during the stay in your villa or in any other location of the resort, which is really unique. And in fact, 90% of the meals that we are actually serving to our guests is in the villa. They absolutely love this concept because they can try cuisines that they would usually never order off a menu. So it's really about exploring a new culinary journey on the resort and being able to do that in the comfort of your villa or in any of the beautiful destinations that we have. So that is what I would like you to take away. And I want to thank you all very, very much for your time listening to me and looking at my presentation. And I'm happy to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you so much, Josje. It was honestly, it was amazing to see the property. As you say, it's such a unique property, as well as all the experiences and activities that you offer. It is something that is, you know, is very, very exclusive and amazing. We've had a few questions. So I know obviously you mentioned that you have some incredible marine life and coral reef around Soneva Secret. Is the house reef accessible, or would you have to go by a speedboat to get to some of the snorkeling spots? Or
That's a great question. We have a house reef right at the back of the island, but to get there, the guests have to travel over a very shallow part of the barrier reef. And then the house reef is, because we are, the lagoon is surrounded by deep ocean, there is a chance of currents there. So we would not advise our guests to go there by themselves. So we would prefer they go with our boats so we can make sure that they are safe while they are there. There are some really beautiful spots in the lagoon close to the island that is not necessarily a walled reef like a house reef usually is interpreted, but it has some beautiful patches of coral really close to the villas. Actually, there's a lot of wildlife around the villas as well, a lot of octopus, a lot of squid, different types of rays, different type of fish. So there's a lot to see in the vicinity of the resort. When the guests take a boat, there is much more to see. So the mantas are, I would say, about 100 meters from the resort. It's where they pass by. So that's really close by. And there's some fantastic coral patches around in the lagoon. So we would definitely entice our guests to explore a little bit further than around the island.
amazing, thank you. And then the other question was about availability over festive. Do you still have quite a bit of availability over festive and leading up to festive?
Yeah, we do have some availability left. So if there's anyone that would like to look at Soneva Secret, then please do let us know as soon as possible, because our inventory is not is intimate. It's a small inventory that we have. So, but we still have some availability. So.
Okay, amazing. And we've also had another question, sorry, that's quickly come in. Would you recommend combining with another Soneva property? And if so, which one?
Oh, that's such a difficult question, because all the Soneva properties are so very different from each other. And therefore, as you are almost in the business of matchmaking your guest with the type of resort that really fits their lifestyle, it would be very difficult for me to say which one would suit us best, because every resort has a different sort of concept, say. However, we do see that a lot of guests do a split stay between two of our resorts, especially also with Soneva Secret. So I would definitely see that as a fantastic option for guests to really explore something completely different. And if I may suggest, when they travel between the resorts, if they could then hop on Soneva and Aqua, I think that would really complete that experience as well.
Yeah, that was the second question, was do you have a private yacht charter? But I think having the Soneva and Aqua would be an amazing way to get from, you know, Soneva Jani or Fushi off to Soneva Secret. So
absolutely. And it comes with the same service that you may expect in any of our resorts. So it comes with a butler, it comes with a spa therapist, it comes with a dive team if the guests like to dive, or a photographer or a digital or an astronomer. So we can add on to the experience on Soneva and Aqua as well.
fantastic. Well, that's all the questions, but thank you so much, Josje. Again, it was incredible to see more of what the property looks like and hear more from you. And if anyone else has any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My name is Lottie, Olivia, or Josje, and we'll be very happy to help. And we'll see you next week. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Lottie, and thank you everyone for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.